Sharp Game here, coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com, author of which can be found on Amazon.com. And actually, I have two questions today, and I'm going to try to do both. Hopefully this video won't be that long. And I actually got the email. Dude said, you talk about game for men all the time. You very seldom talk about women, and your focus seems to be primarily on men having game. But what do you think the average woman's game is like today? You're right. I don't talk about what women are doing or what women want and how women are complaining and the drama that women. I don't talk about this, the slut walk and Amber Rose and women marching. I don't talk about it. Really, I seldom talk about any of that stuff. Because here's the deal. This is how I see it. If you become a much better man, women are going to flock to you by default. So the stuff that most women talk about, take it with a grain of salt. Because if they run into the right guy, they're going to throw all that shit out the window that you might have heard them talk about. And I've seen this happen so many times. I've met women that say, I haven't done this in a long time. I don't normally do this. I've heard that a lot of times. So most of the time, what they say is just talk. That's all it is. As soon as they run into that right guy, they're going to be cooking. They're going to be doing things that they haven't probably never done or probably haven't done in a long time. So all you have to do is become that guy. That's it. So, and as far as the average woman's game today is basically like this. Try to get as much as you can get out the guy without having to put out. Put out meaning without having to give up the snatch. Without having to have sex. That's the average woman's game today. Try to get as much as they can out the guy without having to put out. That's basically it. That's the average woman game today. It's kind of corny, but that's the average woman game. And you got average people making average decisions, taking average actions, living average life. It is what it is. And the average guy's game today is to try to have sex with a woman without doing very little or as little as possible. That's the average guy's game. These are just average people that we're talking about here. It's kind of corny, but that's really how it is. Most guys, if they want to have sex with a girl, they're trying to do as little as possible. And women are trying to do the opposite. They're trying to get as much as they can get out of you without having to have sex. That's what the average people are doing today in this day and time. It is what it is. That's not my opinion. I still know guys that are still like that today that are my age and younger. So it is what it is. So that's the answer to the first question. Second question is, here it is. I recently purchased your book, and I'm planning to purchase your online course, Approaching Women Formula. My question, I really tried to get out of my comfort zone and start really approaching women, which is my biggest weakness, I'd say. My question is quite common when I'd approach a woman. When I'd ask for their phone number, I'd receive a lot of "I have a boyfriend" response. A lot of times that's just an easy way to get rid of men in the most simple and easy way. Hell, I would do it too if I was being approached all day too. Whether it's really true or not, I can't possibly know. My question is, how do I overcome this? What's the best response to "I have a boyfriend" obstacle so that I can achieve my goal, i.e., get the phone number? Now, majority of women, if you approach them, and if they don't want to talk to you or be bothered with you, they will automatically say things that, they'll say the quickest thing that comes to their mind. And saying "I'm married" or "I have a boyfriend" that's a easy way to get most of the guys to buzz off, be gone. So if you want to overcome this obstacle, it's not really an obstacle, really. If you don't want to hear that line being thrown at you by a lot of women, you might have to change your location. I don't know where you hang out at or where you meet women at, but I would say change your location and just get better as a man. Just get better as a person. Focus on building yourself up. And then, you won't have to worry about a whole lot of rejection, a whole lot of "I got a boyfriend." So, that's pretty much the best way to approach that situation. Because I always say, the more you become as a person, as a man, as a friend, as a father, as a brother, the better you become just as a person in general, you face less resistance, less rejection. Things become a lot simpler. Things aren't really complicated. Once you understand people and understand how they function, and understand where they're coming from, and understand how they think, and understand what they do, how they do it, and why they do it, then you know how to approach almost anybody. Then you kind of can anticipate what people are going to say or what they're going to do. So this is why I always say it starts with you and ends with you. This is why I always say, go get my book. Because if you read my book, it's much bigger than just women. It's really about living a better life. That's really what this book is all about. It's much bigger than just women. It's about transforming your life. That's what this book is about. That's why I wrote it the way I did, because I want it to be a transformation, not just picking up women. Picking up women, actually be here today and gone tomorrow, you know. But a transformation lasts for a lifetime. So that's why I say, hey, if somebody asks me a question, I always ask them if they read my book. If they haven't read my book, I say, hey, go buy the book, then come back and talk to me. Because I know if they read the book a couple times, every question that they have, damn near, is going to be answered. So that's all I got. So if you like what you heard, share this video. Check out my Patreon. Over there, I give you what you really need to hear. Patreon.com/SharpGame. And subscribe over there. And share this video. And subscribe if you haven't yet, over here and over there. And check out my website, chooseyourrelationships.com. See you in the next video.